Hey beauties! So this video is actually a tag. On my way home from work today, and don't freak out, I don't watch YouTube while I'm driving, but I do listen to it. Sometimes that's the time, because I'm really busy between my day job as an animal hospital manager, which can sometimes take up to 60 hours a week, and then my night job, which is running Your Beauty Junkie. I have very little time, I guess, to do anything else. So my driving time is when I listen to other beauty bloggers or, whatever on YouTube. And today I noticed a new tag going around called My Perfect Imperfections. And I watched a few of them. At first I was like, I don't know about this. This is, people just being full of themselves and wanting to talk about what's perfect about them. And at first I was kind of unsure about it, but it turned out to be really inspiring. And I watched one from Carly Bible and a couple other beauty, I was going to say beauty junkies, but beauty gurus or beauty bloggers, whatever you want to call them. And I don't remember the names of all of them, but anyway, it was really inspiring, and it made me want to rush in the door and do one for you guys, and hopefully maybe inspire you to think about what you feel is beautiful about yourself. So the tag is you have to say or discuss 3 things about yourself that you think are imperfect, and the other 3 are things you like about yourself. So I want to start by saying that I grew up being really insecure with myself. I was picked on a lot, especially in middle school and elementary school. For one, I was moved from Los Angeles area, California, to a little town called Yelm in Washington State when I was probably in 5th grade maybe, and it was during the whole Gulf War thing, and my dad's side is Iraqi, so I'm half Iraqi, and this little town I went to school in was not very diverse at the time, and I was proud of being half Iraqi, so I made it very well known, and kids started picking on me and saying my dad was Saddam Hussein, and that I was ugly, and that I had, a monobrow and all this stuff, and they tormented me, and I spent a lot of my days in the counselor's office because of it. So anyway, it kind of molded me into being kind of an insecure person through high school, and then to top it off, I didn't start puberty until I was 16. So I was a really late bloomer, so I also got picked on for, not having breasts yet, or friends of mine that knew I didn't have my period yet would pick on me that I wasn't going to be a woman, and it was, most people's youth is awful, but mine felt exceptionally awful. I'm glad to be an adult now, but anyways, it took probably until I hit 30 for me to really find things about myself that I loved, and it's making me a better person today because of it. Because I'm realizing there's things about me that are great, and I'm not all horrible like everybody always made me feel like I was. So anyway, the 3 imperfections, these are just 3 things about myself that I don't love, but I'm trying to learn to love them. And the first is and this is going to sound stupid, but it's my eyebrows. I am sure you've heard me talk about it in almost every makeup tutorial I've done. But I hate my freaking eyebrows. One is a different shape than the other. And it's just the way they grow. They grow this way. And when I try to get them waxed or fixed at nice places like Anastasia Beverly Hills or my hair salon, it doesn't matter where I go. It's just the way my eyebrows grow that they can't make them look the same. So this one is like always like this, and this one's more arched, and I don't know why it bugs me, so I always, and you'll notice in almost every picture or video, have my hair going over part of it, and it's just a really weird insecurity of mine, and I guess the only way I could really fix it is if I were to completely take off my eyebrows with wax and then just draw them on the same. I mean, there's no other way, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to live with half covered up eyebrows for the rest of my life, I think. So there's not really another option. So that's one. Another insecurity that is pretty major for me is my teeth. Oh, and that's why if you look through my pictures too, you'll see that I almost never smile with my teeth. And I know it's something I'm working on. I know we're all supposed to embrace our inner beauty and things about ourselves, and that's what this video is about. It's to help us do that, but I'm just being honest with you and letting you know the things about myself that I'm insecure about. So my teeth, you'll notice when I smile, they jut out, and also my mouth, my jaw isn't shaped like a normal person's. Like a normal person's jaw goes like this. Mine goes like this. So I'm going to actually show you. See how it goes, curves like that? And it's crooked on the bottom. There's teeth right there. Ooh, don't like it. And when I smile, my teeth kind of jut outward. I don't know if you can tell. But my teeth, I don't know. I've looked into braces, but like Invisalign, because there's no way I'm going to do metal braces in my adult years. I just can't do it. So there's just not really any options for me. Invisalign, for some reason, doesn't work with my mouth the way it is, so I can't do that. So I just have to live with it, and I just have to embrace it and love that about myself. And another insecurity, my last insecurity, is my nose. I actually used to have a pretty good nose. It used to go straight down, and about 1.5 years ago, maybe almost 2 years ago, when I first met my boyfriend, we went to visit his family up north, and I fell. I guess I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom, and I had forgotten where I was, and I tripped and fell and hit the side of the wall and broke my nose. So it's like now has this little like hump right here. So I guess the only way to fix it would be to have plastic surgery, but I'm not that concerned about it. I can live with a little hump in my nose, but it is a little insecurity of mine. So anyway, that's my 3 insecurities, 3 things that I am not really loving about myself, but I'm learning to. 3 things I like about myself really quickly would be the first thing is probably my metabolism. It's not fabulous, and some of you might think, oh, whatever, she's always dieting on Facebook, picking on herself for needing to lose weight or whatever, which is true. I mean, I think everybody ultimately has some vision of what a perfect body is to them, and I am no exception to that. I have an image of what I wish my body would look like, but on the same note, I love that I'm a huge foodie, so I love to eat, and I've been really lucky my whole life to be able to not really have to worry about calorie counting or anything like that. I mean, I do it when I want to get back down to like a lower weight, but for the most part, I have never been over 135 in my whole life, and that's at me being at my absolute piggiest, not working out, eating fast food, being a total pig, and not caring. So that's something I like about myself, and I think it's just genetic. My mom, I mean, she eats well and exercises every day, but naturally she's just a really thin woman, and my father is naturally very thin too. So I think just genetically, that's something I've been blessed with, and I'm very, very thankful for it, because I know some women struggle every day with their weight, and I feel for them, because I know that sometimes people are just born, you know, with a condition that they can't help. They just gain weight, and that's just the way it is for them. So I do feel very fortunate. And if you ever hear me on Facebook griping about wanting to lose weight or starting a new diet or anything like that, just take it lightly with a grain of salt. It's just me wanting to achieve more than what I already am. So it doesn't mean I think I'm fat necessarily or anything like that. So anyway, I do feel blessed about my metabolism and my weight. So I guess another thing that I like about myself, and this is going to sound horrible, but especially if like my mom or any of my family is watching this, but it's my back end, my rear end, my booty. I like it. I think I like curves. When I look at a beautiful woman, I like to see a beautiful woman that has curves, not necessarily anorexic looking, super skinny. Although, I mean, everybody's beautiful, but I'm saying ideally what I find beautiful to look at is a curvy woman. And so I like that I have a little curve and that I am proud to have a little bit of a bubble butt. And my boyfriend likes it. I've never heard any complaints. So granted, I could do some lunges to help it out some, but I guess it's something about myself that I like. So yeah, that was funny. I probably should have picked something else, but it's something that I am proud of and I flaunt, especially when I've been working out. So we all have our little things, I guess, that we like about ourselves. So that's one of mine. Last, probably my hands. I like my hands. Is that weird? I don't know. My fingers are like I have skinny fingers. My ring size is a 4, 4.5, and I've always been told I have very feminine, ladylike hands. So I don't know if it's true or not, but I like my hands. I don't know. This is weird. But it's actually easier to talk about the things about yourself you don't like than it is to talk about the things about yourself that you do like. So anyway, I'm not really going to go into a whole lot of detail about why I like my hands. But I do. I like my hands. Proud of them. Glad to have them. And I guess beyond that, I mean, if this wasn't physical, the thing I like most about myself is my passion. Overall, I'm very passionate. When there's something that I am excited about or I love, I am crazy passionate about it, and I will give it my all. And I have finally found myself in a job during the day that I'm passionate about. I love animals. I love, I guess being organized and running a business and making sure everything is in order, and I'm a very organized person, so I just love my job. I love the paperwork. I love getting everything in line and making sure we're compliant, and I get to see beautiful, sweet little animals all day long, and I have a great staff, and I'm just really passionate to make my little hospital grow. And about my beauty blog, I mean, come on, you guys know how crazy I am about YBJ and having it grow, and it's my baby. I don't have kids yet, so my blog is my kid. It's my baby. I love it. I want to inspire you guys. I want to help you guys. I want people that don't know anything about makeup to maybe learn a few tips. And I'm no professional with makeup, but it's a passion of mine, and I can only hope that I can teach you guys some things. So let me know 3 things you love about yourself and 3 things you don't love about yourself. And those 3 things you don't love about yourself, work on loving. Because let me tell you, the 3 things that I currently do love about myself, I didn't always. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. I'm going to go take this big dirty mop of mine into the shower. And also, this came in the mail today, which I am super duper excited about. My model in a bottle. I have heard amazing things about this. This is a makeup setting spray, and it's supposed to hold your makeup in place all day long. It says on the back, makeup setting spray seals your makeup and will last as long as you do. No more touch-ups. This groundbreaking product is resistant to smudging, humidity, water, and tears. Use model in a bottle every day or for that special occasion. Remember to always put your best face forward. Excited. So, review coming on this. And I will see you guys later. Love you all.